I have tried my damnedest to take the path of peace with you people, and yet you do this. You constantly false frame what I do. You constantly misrepresent what I say, and I'm freaking tired of it. Wow. Get on the show, get on the mic, be a man of integrity, do it in replies, and especially when you perpetuate falsehood about me. I am tired of it. I have had enough. Either get on the mic and talk to me like a man or keep my name out of your frickin' mouth. I've done nothing to none of you. You all draw first blood, and when you get clapped back on, you want to bellyache and cry. Oh, yeah, this is toxic content.
Tip scan.
Parris, is that really you? Let me get this straight, Lono. You can.
Uh-oh, boy. Oh, boy, he tightened up. Pause. He said, Parris, is that really you? Uh-oh.
Parris, is that really you? Let me get this straight, Lono. You can make things personal with me. When I reach out to you privately, you refuse to respond?
Yeah.
When have you reached out privately? What are you talking about?
Oh, you know exactly when he reached out privately. He reached out privately around the time where you were calling him a mouthpiece and all this shit, and you talked about it on your stream. You're like, no, I'm not going to DM you. If you want to talk, we can talk on the show. Yada, 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 because you just want to get, you're looking for some goddamn money. All right, let's just call it for what it is.
I've not made anything.
Yeah, his sphincter just clenched, yes.
Person with you. Somebody mentioned you earlier, and I said there's no reason to say names. I've not said anything about you. I don't know what you're...
Oh, is that right? Don't worry, you guys. I got the files, right? You've actually been talking a lot of shit about Parris, right? You talk shit about Parris often, right? I mean, where do I start, right? I'll play it really fast, right? Because, I like my context. Brother, you talk shit about Parris a lot, right? He's still salty about Parris. This was June the 3rd, right? Goddamn. Let me speed it up, right?
Well, with all due respect, last time you stood your ground with AstroTurfing, you felt bad about it afterwards? The frick I did. What are you talking about? I did, as the kids say. I stood on business. What are you talking about?
I stood on business.
That. I called it what it was. Now, I retracted one statement. Where I insinuated that somebody was playing nice with Xbox to stay in good with Xbox. I retracted that. I don't take...
Oh, yeah, when you called him a mouthpiece.
...back anything I said about the AstroTurfing for Xbox.
Oh, so you're still calling him a pundit, a puppet, and AstroTurfing. Okay.
I 100% stand by what I said. AstroTurfing has been going on this entire gen for Xbox. You can do this little, obfuscation of pedantic argumentation to claim that, well, nobody paid me to say these things. Okay, fine. You stayed in good with the company and got a lot of spiffs, a lot of perks, a lot of access.
And I really feel like it's important for me to highlight this. Let me play this one more time, and I'll slow it down a little bit to regular speed, right? I think this is very important, right? Because, this is my analysis, right? I can't say this for a fact, but I have a very strong hunch.
To claim that, well, nobody paid me to say these things. Okay, fine. You stayed in good with the company and got a lot of spiffs, a lot of perks, a lot of access, and you were running defense for them. You were...
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Yeah, Casual Dad, by the way, I think he's just upset because he doesn't get those review codes, right? Lono doesn't get review codes even from Sony. That's why I showed you guys the context earlier, right? I told you guys it would come into play. That's why I think that you're just jealous, right? Because you do all this dick riding for PlayStation and they don't send you Nathan, right? Not only do you sit up here and beg, right? Beg, but I've even seen you begging for a code. Meanwhile, Parris, he gets codes from PlayStation. He gets codes from Xbox. It's just odd.
Marketing talking points for Xbox. I've never once backed down from that summary.
Yeah.
AstroTurfing was happening for Xbox, and it's continued to happen.
Yeah. The clips go on for days, right? I mean, you could just go over to Astro Cyborg, right? And we could just type in Parris, right? And Astro Cyborg, I mean, he's got the clips for days, right? Look at this shit. Parris, right? Parris. I mean, he's constantly talking about fucking Parris, right? There's one clip where he even defends Dreamcast guy.
Anything I hear unless I see proof.
This is when he defended Dreamcast guy when Parris pulled up on him, right? On the Debo shit.
Saying, if history has taught us anything solemn, when somebody
speed it up a little bit.
has a vested interest in defaming another person, and they're going to be like, well, I was at an event, and nobody else saw or heard this, but this guy said this thing to me. I'm like, sure.
I think he said it to him. I mean, I don't know why Dreamcast guy would lie about it, right? Dreamcast guy even confirmed it, right? And I think he'd do the same shit to you, Lono.
Imagine having that level of candor with somebody that you haven't had a good relationship with. Like, think about just think of, let's just do some analysis here, okay? Think about the claim. Me and this person don't really get along. And I kind of confronted them. And they just suddenly had the candor.
So when he says to PC gamers, get your own games, does that mean Sony games which are developed on PC? That's a great question, right? Like I said, I think it's just him being platitudinous.
Of like, I'm going to say something that's completely damaging to me if it ever gets out. I don't even believe the things that I say. Like, come on. Come on. That level of candor, that's like something you would tell like your spouse. That's like something you would tell your spouse. Yeah, I don't even believe the stuff I say. I just do it for clicks. I'm willing to share this information with somebody that I don't even really get along with. Get the frick out of here.
Yeah. So pretty much, like you said, calling Parris a liar. He's then called him a mouthpiece, right? And said that he was astroturfing for Xbox. Defended Dreamcast guy. I mean, he sneak disses and talks about Parris a lot, right? He does it a lot, right? So, you know, there's a lot of previous times where you talk shit about Parris. And some people, you know, they don't believe in second chances. I'm not going to speak for Parris, but some people, right, once you show them who you are, right, they just take it for what it is, you know? And what does he really have to benefit from coming onto your platform, right? I mean, you say it yourself, right, that your shit's kind of struggling, right? Maybe that's why you're doing all this stuff for attention.
You're talking about somebody involved.
Oh, he's talking about all the shit you were talking. And also, one thing that he mentioned when he stated that, I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but he said, so when so you'll allow that Colt Eastwood to come and DM you, right? But when I DM'd you, you ignored it and you started talking shit on your channel, right? And I remember the stream where he started talking about that shit, where he was like, no, don't DM me, Parris. You come on my channel and you say it in front of everybody, right? Because you're more so into drama. It seems like he wanted to have like a cordial conversation behind the scenes, the same one that you gave to Colt Eastwood.
Your name earlier, and I said there's no reason to bring up names and to bash people. I've not said a thing. I even said, I think earlier, I said, if somebody wants to be positive, that's fine. That's their outlook. I didn't say anything critical about you today at all.
Yeah, today you didn't, right? But these past few months, you've definitely been talking that shit.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I mean, take your pick. You've been talking a lot of shit about him these past few months. And you know what he's referring to. It's funny because he's going to bring this up later on in this argument, dramatic foreshadowing. You know exactly what he's referring to. What he's saying is, it's kind of funny how when Colt Eastwood messaged you, right, you wanted to get on your high horse and say, yeah, more people should apologize. More people should be like this. We should stop fighting. But when he DM'd you, you ignored it and continued to talk shit about his name, right? Because a lot of people, I see some crazy shit with Parris, right? I've seen AI videos. I've seen a lot of people, you know, and that's, I guess, it's what kind of comes with being on the internet, right? But you complain about that type of stuff. You talk about how you're targeted, how you're harassed all the time, right? So I just thought you, of all the people, right? Because you say all the time that SALT content creators, that we start narratives that lead to people harassing you, right? Don't you feel like you may have led to starting some narratives that led to some harassment from Parris, right? I mean, I'm just saying, right? You would think that he would think this, right? Mr. You know, he always tries to be so empathetic.
I mean, chat have my back here. I've not said anything critical about you.
Oh, brother, your chat's not going to be able to save you.
Today.
Not with this weekend. And you see how he did today? Your chat's not going to be able to save you, brother.
Chat have my back here. I've not said anything critical about you.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, today.
I don't know if I've ever been publicly critical of you. Other than when everything happened, like, what?
I don't know if I've ever been publicly critical of you. Brother, you've called him a fucking pundit. You've called him a mouthpiece. You called him an astroturfer. You said that you what's it called? Critiqued his credibility. Said that he was just doing shit to continue getting fucking perks from Xbox. Brother, you've talked about this brother like he had a tail, man.
8 months ago?
Oh, 8 months ago. You still did it, right? Within the last year. But pretend like you don't know.
So, somebody tried to bring you up, and I shot it down in chat.
Did he learn empathy at 32? Yes, that's what it's looking like.
That might not be the real Parris. I think it's him.
Parris just came in, said what he had to say, and dipped. And this shit put him on such a spiral.
Nobody
I know
needs
that
to be
heart.
Nasty, y'all.
That heart is beating. Yeah, that heart is pumping through that chest. Look at him. He's concerned. Yeah, snort.
It's rage bait. Could be a fake account. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
can
so.
click
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah, do an audit. Yeah, do an audit like you usually do. I'm surprised you haven't pulled it up already.
Go to channel. No, that's
Yeah, the look on his face is like he's seen a ghost. Yeah, for sure.
totally him. 27,000 subscribers. That's him 100%.
Oh, I got to pull up the SpongeBob lean. You're right.
No. Parasito
Parasito.
Yeah, I call Parasito Paris. Did somebody clip me saying something to Parasito?
Oh, no.
'Cause I call Parasito Paris. I don't know what in the world he's talking.
Brother, he's talking about how he DM'd you, and instead of you hashing things out privately, you wanted to make it, you put him on Front Sheet. You wanted to make it public. He's just saying, why wasn't he given the same opportunity that Colt was given, right? Maybe it's because Colt has a bigger channel, a big YouTube channel, right, from what I've heard. Yeah.
I have no idea. And if you,
But, I don't know that for a fact, right? Let me not be bad faith. That's just my analysis,
you've
right?
tried to reach out to me, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Because I got a DM from Colt, and I didn't see it until
I mean, he didn't reach out to you today, but he did it a minute ago, and you put him on Front Street.
this morning, because DMs on Twitter are freaking broken. They're freaking broken.
Well, here's the thing, Tarnish. I don't think he's ever going to run into the problem that Dreamcast guy ran into, because I don't think he's ever going to get invited to events. Right? I just don't think he gets access to those types of things. And I think that's why he's a little bit jealous of Parris, right? So he won't have to worry about that, right? Dreamcast guy got invited, but I don't think Lono will.
No drama today. I mean, if you want to jump on the mic and talk, you can hop into my Discord right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You keep on wanting this guy to come on your show and talk to you. Why would he want to talk to you, brother? You're a snake. He's just saying that he got an eye on you. And that's one thing about Parris, right? Parris will pop up in any chat, right? He's just saying that he peeps the difference in treatment that Colt got than compared to what he got, right? Yeah, Parris left a while ago, Lono. Look at him. I want you guys to notice like his behavior while he thinks that Parris is there versus his behavior when he thinks that Parris is gone, by the way.
This is wild. I mean, I've always said
this is wild.
This stuff's a whole lot easier to figure out if people just get on the mic.
What is there to figure out? And why do you keep on begging him to come on your show? Why would he come on your platform, right? Like I said, he's actually attached to the industry. Why would he get involved with someone like you?
Ginger says, I'd love for him to hop on the show. I'd love to hear the context.
Yeah, more context, right? They come over here and watch the show, Ginger, right? You want more context, right? Look at him looking through his DMs. Yeah, dead air, dead air.
I don't even see anything. I don't even see anything on Twitter. I have no idea.
Yeah, no idea, dude.
Mic on the mic. Zero tone indicators with text. 60 character drive-by. That's what I don't understand. Like he said that. I don't think he's even said anything since. I don't understand.
A 60 character drive-by. Lono, listen, he said what he had to say, and I think you're playing dumb. I think you know what he's talking about. He tried to reach out to you, and the reason why, I'm going to bring that up later, but he reached out to you a while ago, and instead of you burying the hatchet, right, like you did with Code Eastwood, right, you put him on Front Street. Yeah, he checking his home cameras and shit, yeah.
This is more disruptive.
Yeah, he definitely got put on notice, that's for sure.
50 bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely more disrupted than a 50 bomb. And by the way, what's going on with the 50 bombs today, right? A 40 bomb. I'm trying to get the Madam stream on Saturday, dude.
This isn't the first time this happened.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't the first time it happened. I don't know if he's still in chat. The thing that him and his compadre got so angry about last year, I didn't even say the thing that they thought I said. It was a false framed clip.
Yeah, it was a clip taken out of my context, dude.
And I was like, I never even said those things.
Yeah.
Wired rope with a 5 bomb. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Getting us to 220.
Thank you. I was wondering what was going on with the donos.
Who summoned me?
Yeah.
He's here still?
Yeah.
Matt, use the Discord command. Hop in the Discord. I have no idea what he's talking about. I have rather intentionally.
All I can say is
nope, not happening.
I mean, why would he come on this platform, right? I mean, you're a fool, right? I wouldn't. Put it like this. Now, granted, I'm here farming locals, right? But like I said, Parris is actually showing up to events, talking with devs, all the stuff you claim to do, right? Why? I just don't think it'd be a good look, right?
Since the last time we butted heads, I haven't even insinuated, hinted, or said anything about you. And someone brought you up today, and I said, There's no reason to bring up names and call people out. I said there's no reason to do that.
Fair. He did say that today.
And
Fair.
then we moved on. I think I even defended, like, if you want to be positive and empathetic, I even defended you and been like, if he wants to do that, that's fine. That's something.
Parris has hosted Xbox shows. They're not on the same level at all. Exactly. I would not want to be I wouldn't do it if I was in his position, right?
Want to do that? That's your outlook. That you can do that. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, Parris isn't a drama starting fucking. Lono is. Devs don't want to deal with that. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Reforge has only hosted Begathon. Now that's his pace for sure.
He says, I'm agreeing with Paul. I can't take anymore.
Yeah. See, notice how he's starting to get more comfortable because he realizes that he's gone, right? He's waiting, right? He doesn't know how to react because he doesn't know if Parris is still there or not, right? Once he knows that the coast is clear and that Parris isn't going to answer his call, right? Then the real Lono, then the mask comes off. We get tough guy Lono.
This morning, seemed to jump into the fire pit. There's not even a fire pit.
Yeah.
He said what he said, and then I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then,
yeah, so just move on then, right? But you're sitting there playing dumb, right? He said what he said. It is what it is.
And then he hasn't said anything since. I genuinely don't understand. I'm at a loss. You can hop in my Discord. My admins, my mods will give you the...
Nope. Not happening.
Brother. Yeah, and then like I said, then all the PlayStation fanboys watching your podcast, they'll be able to super chat in and throw in all their insults, right? And I know you'd be able to make a lot of
money.
I just don't think that it would benefit Parris at all, right?
A permission to hop on my stage.
Yeah, this stuff just comes off as jealousy. Yeah, I know, for sure.
Talk. Stonespire says you did defend him.
No, it's Stonespire. I mean, you could hear a pin drop. Six, Parris is a professional. Yeah, Reforge is a grifter. Hey. I prefer e-beggar, right? I think he's more of just an e-begging bum, right? But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, Web Dave. For sure. Look at him, sitting like a bump on the log.
A DM. Well...
Yeah, he DM'd you and you didn't want to deal with it.
I don't know if he can DM me.
Oh.
Because... somebody sent me something that he said about me, and I was like, I wanted to fire back and defend myself, and I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to, and I just blocked. I was just like, yeah, I don't want to see this.
Yeah, you just blocked him, yeah. Yeah, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so all you have to do is freak Lodo out and say Parris is in the chat. Yes. Precisely.
I don't know. I unblocked him. If he wants to DM me, fine. Somebody sent me a reply.
Brother, he already sent you a DM and you ignored it.
And he was
saying up.
Something that I didn't think accurately represented what I was doing at all, saying that I was stirring up fake drama with Colt. I was
like I said, I'm on the outside looking in. That's exactly what it seems like you're doing, right? And to provide the context, I mean, it is the end of the month. It seems like you're trying to drama farm for sure. And I'm all for it, right? I'm all for the drama, right? Because it's not like you're up here trying to talk about games. You're just doing a whole bunch of fanboy nonsense, right? You might as well lean into it.
Responding to something Colt said. Colt has since apologized to me.
Oh,
and we've already.
Yeah. Colt apologized to me because Colt was in the wrong, right? Yeah, I called him out and I said that I'm so much better with my coverage, right? Yeah, but I mean, he apologized to me, right?
That.
Yeah, he was punching up for clicks for sure.
I was not stirring up fake drama. I was literally responding. Like, this is what always kills me about these situations. And if he's here, I want him to hear this.
If he's here, I want him to hear this. Okay, so now he's starting to heat up. He's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, right? He's like, maybe he's not here. If he's here, right? Okay.
I don't understand why you guys keep falling for this. People will say something about me. People will say and criticize me. And when I answer back, you frame it as I'm stirring up drama and using names for clicks.
Yes.
That's not what I was doing.
I think that that's what you're doing, right? I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. It's open for interpretation, right?
I saw Colt say something about me. I didn't appreciate it because it was perpetuating
Lono said, hear me and hear me well. Yeah, he sure did.
Something about
And he said it with his full chest.
me that's not true, that I quote unquote don't play games. So I publicly defended myself.
Brother, you were talking about earlier how you thought that was a fair criticism, right? And shout out to Kenneth Williams, right? He's been in the pack for 5 months, man. That pack is growing. He says, Lono dodging all the smoke with Parris. Oh, yeah, brother. Wait till you see when he starts talking that shit once he realizes Parris is gone, man. W's in the chat for Kenneth Williams, man.
And I said, listen, I don't think that's the way you measure somebody's opinion. And I play a ton of games. This is a continued thing that people say about me that's not true. That I don't play games, that I'm a tourist. Okay? And so somebody sent me Parris responding to a tweet that was calling me out about it. And he said that, you know, shame on him for stirring up fake drama with...
Shame on him for stirring up a fake drama for clicks. You know, shame on him, Lono, right? You should get a real job, Lono, yeah.
Colt and Alex, you know, using it for clicks and money. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Let me get
I mean, well, what will you not do for money, right? I mean, you give incentives for like Saturday streams with your wife. I mean, you'll beg for anything, Lono. Like I said, I've learned that a long time ago. I've seen you beg for codes. I see you'll beg for anything.
Straight. You literally hang out and watch Alex's stream, and you're getting on my head about quote unquote stirring up fake drama. Alex puts me in his content like every other week.
Okay. Oh, and I'm so glad that you said this, right? Because now he wants to play the victim. Okay, so he shows up to, oh no, it's Alex's stream, right? But we got this comment right here, right? That says, hey, Lono, right? And if anything, right, let me make sure that we can pull it up on the screen, right? Because I'm pretty sure, I just want to look at this shit, right? I want you guys to be able to read this shit, right? Hey, Lono, did you watch King Thrash's reaction video to MBG reacting to Oh No, It's Alex? It was at the beginning of his live stream last night. It was entertaining. Mad MBG was actually on spot with his points, right? I have not watched it yet. No, right? Yet. And I've got tweets of you console warring, being toxic, buddy. You watch King Thrash, right? The guy who said a whole bunch of nasty things about Oh No, It's Alex and everything. You know, it's the internet. Who gives a fuck? But buddy, you're saying this, but reaction content bad. Toxic content bad, but you make sure to show up for all of King Thrash's shit, right? I mean, miss me with that, Lono. You always try to play the fucking victim, dog. He's a grown man. He can be wherever he wants to be. He can watch whatever he wants to watch.
And says everything in the book about me and uses me for content to make fun of me and to ridicule me. And then I defend myself about something that somebody said publicly, and you frame it as stirring up fake drama? So when I saw you say that, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to block this guy. I'm so tired of this constant insistence of misframing my behavior in a way that isn't representative of what I'm doing.
You know, and to be fair, I always hear you complaining, and I think that's a little bit of cop-out. That's why I've taken time out of my day to make sure that I get all my context. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I just don't think the context helps you out at all, buddy.
You draw first blood? You want to go out in the public and say something about
you draw first blood.
Me, and I'm going to defend myself? Colt said something unprovoked about me. I fired back and defended myself. Colt...
Yeah, we know, Lono. You did nothing wrong. When do you ever do anything wrong? It was not your fault.
Has since apologized for doing that.
And remember what I told you guys earlier when he was talking about how Colt Eastwood buried the hatch and everything? Like I said, I really think this fueled a lot of his energy today, right? Since Colt, and this is judging off of what he said, we don't know anything for a fact, but since Colt apologized to him, I think he was kind of on his high horse, like, I was in the right. All these people are being mean. You know, we should bury the hatchet. But that's why Parris showed up and said, hey, when I reached out to you a couple months ago, when I reached out to you and tried to bury the hatchet, right, you put him on Front Street, right? You weren't going for it. You ignored him.
Because I said that day, I was like, I don't know why you guys always make it about me. Why can't you just interact with what I say?
Brother, you literally be crashing out talking shit.
I think there's red flags in the Fable stuff. Interact with that. Interact with what I said. I'll have you on my show. I'll go on your show. Let's...
Yeah, and that's all that you want. You want to go on people's shows and you want to, you know...
Money!
Right? That's all that it really is.
Talk about it. Let's make content instead of doing this weird sideswipe stuff.
Well, some people don't play about that, right? Like, you've talked about his integrity and everything, right? I mean, why would he want to get in bed, right, for lack of a better term, with a snake?
Well, you know what I'm saying? So, like, me responding to something that somebody else said about me
Notice that he's starting to pick up the heat, right? Where the heated meter is definitely building up, by the way.
is not me stirring up fake drama.
Yes, it is. That was my read on it. I think that's a W take from Parris.
The fact that that's how you interpreted what I said, I think is completely dishonest. It's almost willful. It feels willful at this point. It's like, why are you being willfully dishonest about me?
I don't think there's anything dishonest about it. I mean, that's what it seems like, right? Because it reminds me of DSP, right? You're all about meaningful content and not going low and, you know, not taking shots and everything, but you sneak this all the fucking time. And then all out of nowhere towards the end of the month, right? You're calling people out for a debate, right? Like what is there even to debate about? Games going to other platforms. I mean, brother, you just want a fucking...
We need war.
A console war collab, right? Nobody wants to collab yet, literally, Lono, right? From what Detective Seed said, right? You kind of brought him up. Detective Seed says that you're blacklisted for your own actions, right?
Why are you out here saying things like that? It isn't true. And then you want
I think it is true.
to invoke my member goals and how I run my business?
Yeah, my business. Yeah, how you be up here begging. I mean, you want to talk about his integrity. You want to talk about his business, his work in the industry. So yeah, let's talk about your business model, how the incentives that you offer, how you get up here and beg, how half of your fucking streams, that's the main fucking point for people to put money in your pocket. Let's talk about it. I don't see Parris on his shit begging, right? Mr. AstroTurf and all this shit.
True. And then you want to invoke my member goals and how I run my business?
Yeah, and how you beg.
Frick? I don't answer to you and how I run my business.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, but keep on begging and taking shots, though, right? Because it just shows the hypocrisy that you show.
I'll set a member goal to watch me break a Lego set if I frickin' want to.
And you'll also set a member goal for a Saturday night stream with your wife. We know, Lono, you'll do a whole bunch of ridiculous things with that fucking member goal, but then you'll have the nerve to try to stick your chest out and call other people pathetic, right? When all you do is just beg and offer these really wacky goals.
None of your business. The hubris to think...
it's all of our business, buddy. You're putting it on Front Street. Don't get mad that people see it and they say, wow, look at this goofball. Look at this locale. Look at the next coming of fucking DSP.
I answer to you and how I run my business. And to invoke this idea that I'm stirring up fake drama for members, that is so completely untrue.
I mean, you'll do anything for members.
I don't understand. Welcome to...
Yeah, I mean, Lono will do anything for donos, right? I mean, come on, you should know this, right? The wife that probably... Hey, I'm not going there, right? Shout out to Tardis Gamer, right? I mean, brother, Lono ought to reach out to DSP for a collab. Yeah, that's more fitting. Yeah, well, even DSP, right? DSP said it himself.
What's Reforge Gaming? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what's Reforge Gaming? I don't know what that is.
2026.
Only the trolls and the detractors know what Lono is, right? I mean, but that's just because Lono keeps on feeding the trolls and the detractors.
Year I start saying your name and calling you out if you want to lie about me. I'm sick of it.
Oh, so now you're feeling tough and you're calling people out, right? Now that you know that he's left, right? Notice the complete change, right? So now I thought this was the year of burying the hatchet, right? I thought that literally, remember when he started his stream and he says, people don't know that name calling doesn't work. He said, let's work together, right? But now that you know he doesn't want to come on your fucking bag show, he doesn't want to be associated with you because you're a goofball. And who knows, let's play devil's advocate because he did hit you up not too long ago. Maybe things would have been different if you were cordial and you guys were able to squash the fucking beef behind the scene, but you chose not to do that. You ignored the shit and you put him on Front Street. But when Colt Eastwood, hit you up and everything, even though Colt Eastwood did the same fucking shit. Colt Eastwood showed up to an Astro Cyborg clip and he put a fucking comment. The same shit the same shit that Parris does, he comments on Astro Cyborg's clips, but you swept it under the rug with Colt, right? Because he wants to come on your show. Right, but because Parris wants to do shit behind the scene, right, you have a problem with it. I mean, it's just interesting.
I'm sick of it.
Oh, yeah. Get used to it.
I wouldn't say anybody's names. I wouldn't react. I wouldn't respond.
Yeah, you would just sneak diss. And we've already showed the clips of you sneak dissing. You wouldn't say names, but everybody knew exactly what you were talking about.
I have tried my damnedest to take the path of peace.
Be careful, Lono. It's safe for work, and take the path of peace. Wow.
I wouldn't respond. I have tried my damnedest to take the path of peace with you people, and yet you do this. You constantly false frame what I do. You constantly misrepresent what I say, and I'm freaking tired of it. Wow. Get on the show, get on the mic, be a man of integrity, and...
shut the fuck up. You don't get to talk about a man of integrity. All you do is beg. One time, I fucking documented one of your streams, the RE9 waiting stream, the begathon. Brother, you begged 91 times. You want to talk about a man of integrity? This is what I mean, dog. You let your chat gas you up and you start saying some crazy shit, right? It's almost like you actually believe the stuff coming out your mouth.
Speak with.
And why weren't you talking like this when you thought he was in the chat? All this shit, you started talking a lot of shit once you realized that he just came in there and said his piece and dipped.
Truth in your mouth and stop talking about me in ways that are completely misrepresentative of what I do. I'm sick and tired of it. And then you want to drive by in my chat and act like I
drive
made it
by.
personal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, homie.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he spent the block on your ass, right?
What you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, but you're getting real triggered, right? It seems like you do.
Even this morning, I was cordial and told people to not call you out.
Oh my God. Yeah. The last few months, I've been talking shit about you like you have a tail. I've been talking about your reputation. You know, all the shit that I get butthurt about when people do with me. But today I was very cordial. I was very nice when people brought you up.
I said the same thing about Colt
Yeah, he's got his chest out now. Yeah.
other day. I said, I'm not making it personal. I'm not.
Six, I think there's a chart for Reforge. Yeah, you're right. I think we do have a chart for this. I'm glad that you said that. You mean the Lono cycle of nonsense, right? Where Lono says a wild thing, he gets criticized for saying wild thing, he plays the victim, he shifts blame, he gets worked up and overly defensive. Yes, the Lono cycle of nonsense, right? I told you we've documented this.
Thank you.
Oh, don't worry, Alt Lock it. We'll get into that.
Rope for another 5 over there on Purple. I owe Purple
Begging.
a member.
Yeah, begging. Yeah. Don't you let that debt back up. You give Purple their member, right?
Listen. Get on the mic and talk to me like a man, or keep.
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Get on the mic and talk to me like a man. Shut up. Shut your mouth, dog, right? Does he think that he's like the fucking poster for fucking manhood? Like, dude, you're a coward and you're pathetic, right? I mean, that's coming from me. I'm half your fucking age. But the shit that you do is so cringe, right? The way you get up here and beg. I don't get how you have the courage to say shit like this.
Listen. Get on the mic and talk to me like a man, or keep my frickin' name out of your mouth. I mean that, both barrels loaded, full chest.
Oh, now we got Will Smith Lono. Yeah, Lono the new Will Smith. We got Will Smith Lono, right? Keep my name out your freaking mouth. Wow, I got to play that one more time. And he said double barrel load. See, and we were able to identify this correctly, right? We knew he was double barrel loaded, chest out. I could tell, right? I could definitely tell that was the case, right? Let's play that one more time.
Listen.
Yeah.
Get on the mic and talk to me like a man, or.
Oh, and I got to read this. Didn't have that courage when Parris was around. Yes. Yes. When the message was fresh and he thought that Parris was in there, he was like, oh, Parris. He was like, Parris, I haven't said anything about you today. Parris, what are you mad about? I have no idea why you're so mad, Parris, right? once he realized Parris was gone, right? Then it's like, oh, well, let's take the mask off, right? Because this guy loves drama and he loves talking shit. And I'll be honest with you, it's very fucking entertaining because he has no self-awareness. He loves to do this tough guy shit. He should lean into it more, right? The little coward, pathetic, my channel's dying, I know, my channel's dying, support me. That shit, I mean, that's pathetic, right? I like this Lono a lot better, right? The double barrel chested Lono, right? Just stand on it. God damn it, right? I'll play this one more time.
Listen. Get on the mic and talk to me like a man, or
okay,
keep
I'll clip
my
it.
Frickin' name out of your mouth. I mean that, both barrels loaded, full chest. You either get on the show and speak to me like a man, or quit frickin' talking about me. It's cowardly.
Oh, what are you gonna do, Lono? All you're gonna do is this. And I pray that he does keep on doing this, right? Because, brother, we're gonna have content. We're gonna be eating good. You keep on feeding the trolls,
especially
Lono.
when you do it in replies, and especially when you perpetuate falsehood about me. I am tired of it. I have had enough. Either get on the mic and talk to me like a man, or keep my name out of your frickin' mouth. You don't get to do that. That's hypocrisy.
Yeah. Suffer Lono, max projection, right? But you were talking a whole bunch of shit. So would you rather him be a bitch and sneak this like you? right? Would you rather him just sneak this and heavily imply it? Because that's what you like to do, right? But apparently it's the end of the month and all of a sudden now you want to say names, right? Funny how that works.
Run your mouth.
What did I say yesterday, 24 hours ago? Didn't I say that things get real wacky towards the end of the month when rents do, right? I'm just saying.
About me and run narrative on me. Get on the mic and talk to me then.
Oh, yeah. Get on the mic and talk to me. Talk to me, please. Get on the mic and talk to me, please, right? Please.
You want to do it in the DMs? You want to do it on the low? No.
Oh. Exactly. Bingo. Say that one more time.
To me then. You want to do it in the DMs? You want to do it on the low? No.
So why are you playing fucking dumb when he shows up and says, hey, when I contacted you privately, you fucking ignored me. But you want to sit here and fucking rub Colt Eastwood on the back and everything and said, oh, he buried the hatchet, right? But when he messaged you on the low because he didn't want to do drama because he doesn't care about the fucking clicks, you ignored him and you kept on throwing him under the fucking bus, shitting on him. Interesting. It's funny that you revealed that.
No. Get on the mic.
Funny that you revealed that. Funny that you said that. I knew the mask would come off because literally that's what I've been saying the whole time because I remember when you did it live, when he was trying to DM you, he was trying to be cordial, right? And who knows, maybe you guys could have buried the hatchet, but you put his ass on fucking Front Street. So now you're mad because he doesn't want to come on your show. Why would he come on your show, right? Your dying channel.
Little swipes in your replies, put it on your main frickin' page. Do it. Put it on your main page. Tweet about me in the...
No, he's actually in the industry. They'd be like, why is he going back and forth with this bozo? Right? He'll just keep on showing up to events, doing all the stuff that you wish that you could do, Lono, and we could tell that you're jealous, right?
Public, so
and shout out to Alien Cheeks, right? He says, Lono writes a strongly worded email to Parris. Oh, no, he had him blocked, brother, right? Had him blocked. I'm so glad that we got him to admit that Parris did try to DM him and squash it behind the scenes, right? But he just wants a show. He wants, we need war. He wants a show. He wants to have a debate, a back and forth. And he's just upset that Parris isn't really into that type of thing.
Everybody can see so that then...
Oh, yeah. And safe for work, by the way. Yeah.
I can call you out and point out where you're lying.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that it is, right? You just want to do a little show and everything. And I don't even think it would go like that, buddy. You're not really good at this.
If you're not willing to do that, then quit frickin' talking about me.
You're not going to do anything. Shut up, right? Nothing's going to happen. I hope that he keeps on talking about you. Like, what are you going to do, Lono?
I'm so fed up. I just want to sit here and run a show and have a good time. I just
beg.
Said this morning, we're about to have one of the best years in gaming. Why don't we have content that represents that? Let's have fun. Let's have...
Dude, you literally crashed the fuck out on Colt Eastwood 48 hours ago. But now you're continuing to, I just want to play games and have fun. Right? Then why the fuck were you crashing out on Colt 48 hours ago?
Debates. Let's have arguments. Let's make content together. Quit with the weird sideswipe childish antics. It's so tiring.
Yeah, why don't you make content with the PlayStation guys, right? Are you telling me that there's PlayStation guys that don't even want to be associated with you? Right? It just seems like he doesn't want to make content with you, buddy.
It's so tiring. I've done nothing to none of you. You all draw first blood, and when you get clapped back on, you want to bellyache and cry. Oh, yeah, this is toxic content.
Projection.
As you sit and watch an Alex stream, and you want to talk to me about stirring up drama.
Lono, simmer down, right? Look at this. I mean, SpongeBob, yeah, simmer down, Lono. I mean, I'm just not buying it, right? Very performative. I do like the passion, right? But I mean, the whole, you want to talk like this and everything. Relax, homie, right? Relax, homie. Yeah, like you, Lono. I mean, that's literally what he's doing right now.
Critical. That's hypocrisy down to the bone marrow. You're going to watch Alex parade around and make fun of people and insult people.
Fanboys. Oh, no, not people, fanboys.
Call me out about stirring up fake drama? Get on the dadgum mic or quit talking about me.
Nope. Not happening.
And there you go again. Look at him putting his lips. Maybe that's... listen, I had to make the joke. You see what he's doing to this mic? I think that's why he's obsessed with Parris, right? I'll just leave that there, right? Oh, God damn it. All right? I mean, goddamn, buddy, you got your lips all on the motherfucking mic kissing it. Holy shit. You and that mic need to get a room already.
I am fed up. Clip this, put this in your stream, put it on your Twitter threads. I don't care.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, Lono, and I tried my best, right? I hope it's up to your standards. I tried my best to get all my context. I really did. You guys think I did an okay job? I really did try my best to get all my context, right? I got you. Don't worry, Lono.
I have stood on business all year about this. I'm not going
There you go, code
to
switching.
sit here and insult people and make it personal and get in fights with people. But you guys want to get your little...
Brother, you just crashed out about Colt literally 2 days ago. Brother, you literally just crashed the fuck out. What?
swipes in. You want to get your little insults in, and then whenever I clap back, you want to reframe it as he's using our names for money and members and clicks. The frick I do. I sit here and cover gaming news.
Yeah. He just uses Madam for that, right? And gameplay for that. Yeah. Talk your shit, Lono.
If I could spend the rest of my career and never talk about a one of you, it would be a dream come true.
Yeah.
But these people
Yeah, just talk about games, dude.
have some kind of derangement syndrome. Some of these guys are so obsessed, they pray there's a day I say their name on my stream. It makes their day.
Oh, Lono, it's just you're so nice. You're so giving to the trolls, right? I say it all the time, Lono, we are not worthy, right? And when it's all said and done, man, we are truly blessed to have someone like Lono in the space. I mean, we literally have our own DSP. And look at him just crashing the fuck out. Yes, documented. I mean, brother, I hope you bring it. Please don't pussy out tomorrow, right? Can we just keep this going all 2026? Just can we get double-chested, double-barreled Lono for the rest of 2026? It's time you start calling these people out who represent you in bad faith. That's why I've always made sure that I do it in good faith, right? Because the last thing I'd want is someone calling me out for being platitudinous, right?
All I'm trying to do is make content and provide for my family.
Oh, yeah, beg.
That's all I'm trying to do.
And beg, yeah. Yeah, he needs some milk.
Y'all don't let a man in peace.
Oh, yeah,
Try
in
to take
peace.
the path of peace with these people.
Yeah, the path of peace. I can't wait for the day he name calls you. Oh, brother, like he said, I can't wait for the day either.
What is this? Rope, what are you doing? I can't even keep track.
You know, there's levels, right? There's levels to the hierarchy, right? I'm working through his little dick riders, right? The little piss ants and everything. But one of these days, right? One of these days. Right, we've already got Marlon. We got Marlon. He said some shit. We got MBG who said some shit. We got his little punk ass editor who's underneath his desk right now. He said some shit. Right. All we're missing now is Lono. Right.
Are these singles? What did you do?
Yeah. What'd you do?
No, hang on. Wired Rope did another 5-bomb.
Bro, he doesn't even realize if he does have people on his show, he's gonna have receipts pulled on him and get exposed. He doesn't want that wish, or else he will just. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be some DSP type shit. Like, it's so funny. In his universe, he thinks he's right. Yeah, under the desk. Yeah, Creature's literally under the desk getting to work right now. Yeah, that's been proven.
John did a VIP. Smooth Jazz.
I heard he even gets his mail underneath there, right? He just lives underneath that desk.
Thank you for the 5-bomb.
Yeah, begging.
Dam of the Dragon was 6 months. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I mean, you've gotten so worked up. You don't even have time to focus on begging. That's how I know this was near and dear to your heart, right? You're letting the super the member goals slip through the cracks.
Listen. Let's cool it down a little bit.
Yeah. Let's cool it down a little bit, just a little bit, right? But can we still keep it just a little bit heated, right? I kind of like this arc right now.
I said this all throughout the ABK coverage, and I said it all.
Oh my god! Oh, not ABK! Oh shit!
We could make really entertaining content.
Oh my god!
We could. You could make amazing content, disagreeing, debating, and having discussions. Like,
nobody was heated though, just you, Lono. Hey, listen, Parris is gone, by the way, right? Parris is gone. Parris is like, I just had to let him know what I had to say, and I left.
like men. But instead, because of my position on ABK and because of my position on Xbox, a bunch of y'all put me in your crosshairs and decided to call
my
me all
God.
sorts of names and label me, and you had an editor.
Brother, now granted, right? It is pretty funny how you don't like Xbox, brother, but you're just a console warrior. All the console warriors get cooked, from Crap Gamer to Harmon Smith, right? Tim Dog. I mean, brother, if there's somebody saying goofy shit, dick riding a goddamn plastic box, they get cooked, right? You just do it for a living, right? So you got a lot more content doing this shit. I mean, come on.
You're in a Discord saying, get all the clips you can on this guy. We want to break this guy. We want to get this
you've been
guy
broken.
out of the industry. Like, saying things like that.
Well, you're not in the industry, and I mean, you seem broken, right? It seems like you definitely lost all your dignity, right? I don't think anybody with dignity would beg as much as you do.
Because of my opinions about stuff. Right? Like, I'm going to say the same thing I've always said.
Okay.
Let's do content together and have conversations.
Nope. Not happening.
It's just so funny that all of a sudden he wants to do content with these guys. Like, don't you understand that usually when you sneak this and you talk shit about people, usually they don't want to work with you? I mean, I just think that's a little bit wild that you want to do content with them, right? After you've done all this shit talking, you've disparaged their image, right? Especially when you're sitting here playing the victim, talking about how they put out narratives about you. You've done the same thing, vice versa, you know?
Or just leave me the frick alone. Like, if you want to put me in your content, you want to react to me, you want to call me names, you want to make salt content, man, I'm not policing the internet. You go right ahead.
Even if you police the internet, you wouldn't have a leg to stand on, right? But go ahead and act like, people are doing something that's breaking terms of service.
You go right ahead. I don't care about that. Oh,
yeah, you do. You're crying about it right now.
I'm not interested.
You literally just crashed the fuck out about Parris being in, oh no, it's Alex's streams, right? Hey, he be hanging out here sometimes too, right? Shout out to Parris, man. Even though he's a Buccaneers fan, but we're not going to get into that.
Well, you want to go and respond to hateful Twitter accounts. What's really interesting, Parris.
Well, Colt Eastwood did the same thing, and you gave him a pass.
If you're still here.
If you're still here, brother, you know he's gone. That's why you've been talking shit.
Retweeted somebody that said, after somebody blocks you, going on your alt to farm for clips and hate the person and hate farm and say all these nasty things. Like somebody said it was like low life behavior. Okay, you retweeted that. I'm consistently interested in why do you interact with people that do that?
Oh shit, Powerball said ain't nothing wrong with being a Bucks fan. Listen, I'm not even gonna get into that. We don't have enough time.
Why? I removed somebody from my community and blocked them a long time ago. They obsessively clip me every single day.
Astro Cyborg Cope.
Long clips, lengthy clips. They basically steal my content and put it on Twitter.
No, they don't. If they stole your content, then you would be able to put actions into place for copyright and everything. That's not the case. He reacts to your content. He takes clips, he gives his reaction, and he posts it. Yeet does it, and plenty of people on Twitter do it. Stop it.
And other people interact with that refuse garbage account, and you signal boost their content.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem consistent. That's somebody that I blocked. That's somebody that I removed from my community because they're toxic. I did the same thing with Alex. I was like, I don't want anything to do with this guy.
Oh, yeah, and he was the only person who was in your corner, too.
If you're going to tell the public the only thing I'm...
Listen, Ricky Hernandez, we're not going to get into that, right? Listen, now, I shouldn't have never said anything about the goddamn... We're not going to get it. We're not talking about my goddamn Falcons, okay? We're not doing it. Are you happy, right? It's what you guys wanted. We're not talking about it, all right? We're off it.
Good for his content, if that's what you're going to say... I'm moving you out of the frame. I don't want anything to do with you. And yet, after I do that, I remove these people from my friend circles. I remove them from my community. They
Yeah, you played the victim.
Talk about me, clip me, put me in their content all of the time.
To be fair with you, right? He diversifies it a lot, right? You know what I mean? But you've definitely been crashing out on some other shit, right? Shout out to Alien Cheeks. He says, how hard is it for these locals to not say dumb shit, right? And well, shout out to PPP for the Kino Casino, right? He comes up with this theory of the local gene. And he has the local gene. This is a genetic thing, right? So he's gonna get one guy, he has no self-awareness. He's just a local, right? He just does goofy shit. And like I said, even whether he was talking about Xbox or not, right? I would farm him, right? Because he's a local. And the way that he begs, right? I really do think that he's gonna be on some DSP shit. He's already there, right? You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to Alien Cheeks, right?
And I don't respond. I don't put them in my content. Now, periodically, I get annoyed, and I'll get like a little side swipe in. But
Okay, so you do respond. You just sneak this. You don't say any names because you don't really have a leg to stand on.
I've tried my absolute best to take the path to peace and be like, I don't want to fight with y'all. I don't. I got destroyed 6 years ago by people being dishonest about me and misrepresenting me.
Yeah, so he admits he does the side wipe. Yeah, he did that really quickly, by the way. But that was because he was firing back, right? That was a response. He was defending himself, dude.
And these guys know. Alex got close enough to me to know that that's extremely activating for me. I practically lost my house and my ability
my
to provide
God.
for my family because people misrepresented me in the public. And these guys know that irritates me. They
Brother, you bring that shit up all the time. You hide behind that shit every single day when no one else brings it up. You constantly just keep on bringing it up, using it for sympathy. You want to talk about being a man. Men don't do this shit. Leave it in the past. Move on, Lono. Like, this just gets sickening, right? You bring this shit up every single fucking day. I mean, god damn, Lono.
know it frustrates me, and that's why they
Yeah, like Max City said, go get a fucking job. Like, just get a job, Lono.
do it. They constantly clip me. They constantly misrepresent what I say and put me in videos and put me in content and make me look like I'm saying things that I'm not saying. And
Make you... What the fuck? We make you look like you're saying things that you're not saying. How the fuck does that work? How do you make someone look like, are we AIing? Like, are we deep faking? Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
They constantly clip me. They constantly misrepresent what I say and put me in videos and put me in content and make me look like I'm saying things that I'm not saying. And
yeah, man, he talk like a bitch. I know.
you interact with these people. You want to posture like a good
Yeah, and you do too, right? I'll bring it up again. You interact with King Thrash. You do too. All the shit you're talking about, you do as well. But you want to play the victim. This is ridiculous.
guy and you're all about positivity, and yet you interact with these people and hang out in their circles.
You do
I'm
too.
just going to continue to say
Just like you do. You literally do the same thing like King. You watch King Thrash. You do the same shit.
I am willing to bury every hatchet. I'm willing to rebuild every bridge and put all the water under the bridge.
Nope. Not happening.
Listen, if people want to bury the hatchet, fine. But Lono, we're gonna farm you to the end of time. Yeah, locale. This is the legend of Lono, right? And buddy, we're way too invested. We've documented way too much, right? Somebody has to document all this shit, right? Because if we leave it to you, you just lie about everything, right? Someone has to put the time in to document it. God damn it! And I think I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy, and I don't give a damn what people have to say about it.
Bridge and all the hatchets in the ground. Just quit coming after me.
No.
You don't need to sideswipe, make snide remarks, and insult me and perpetuate falsehood about me on Twitter in replies. There's no reason for that.
No, to be fair, literally like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, right? I mean, it was a Lono drought, right? People were commenting. People were like, man, Lono, where's the Lono content? I was like, Lono's been laying low. He hasn't been acting a damn fool, right? But I mean, the floodgates have just been broken recently, right? We've got too much Lono, right? Got too much Lono, right? Shout out to goddamn Mr. Round the Twist. He's been a member for 2 months. W's in the chat. He says local Lono, so easily triggered, very entertaining, brother. Super entertaining, right? Like I said before, man. I had all the files on the desk, and I was sitting there, and I was like, smoking a cigar, and I was like, what are we gonna discuss today, right? When he started doing this crash out, like I said, all the files, everything, it just got thrown off the desk. I said, brother, we have to talk about this tonight, right? We got to talk about it tonight.
I've not done anything to you. I've not said anything about you. I don't do a thing. I just sit here.
Do you guys, and this is what I mean, brother, do you guys see why I played those clips before of all the shit that he's talked this past year when he was sneak dissing about Parris? Now, I don't talk about you. I don't do anything, right? And all he's going to say is if you show this clip to him, he'll be like, oh, well, that was in response to when he sideswiped me. Like, brother, nothing's ever your fault. No accountability. You definitely have been talking shit multiple times. We got clips for days of you doing that shit.
And I just make content. Just hanging out with my community and trying to have a good time.
Yeah, begging. Trying to make some money. Yeah.
So, unblocked. You want to send me a DM. You want to hop on the show and you want to speak.
Lono.
Nope. Not happening.
You keep on begging for this. It's not. I don't think it's happening.
I am open to that. I don't care who the frick it is at this point.
Oh, is that right? Is that so?
I don't care who it is. It's like, can we just please move on from this?
I mean, Lono, right? If you quit acting like a fanboy, what are we gonna do? Right? You quit acting like a fanboy. You quit doing dumb shit. What are we gonna do? Right? People just be like, "Oh, this is boring." Hey, right? He's not crashing out. He's not getting one guide. This is boring, right? but you provide such amazing content. Right? As a detractor, I just can't help myself, Lono, right? I mean, let's just call it for what it is. Bro, Alex stuck his fucking neck out for him, only for him to backstab him because he doesn't fucking agree with his every single word. Yeah, I mean, that is true. I do remember when, oh no, it's Alex, used to be like, Reforge is cool, you guys. You know, Reforge, he puts in effort, he tries. You know, I remember those days. And everybody just told him, like, nah, this dude's a lolcow, right? I mean, he's scared. He fucked up with the one dude who was in his corner. It's a shame to see, right? They used to be buddies.
If you are not willing to settle it in DMs or come...
Yeah, literally, DSP, I just want to chill and play some games. Yeah, I know. The whole time he just vigorously begs, though, right?
...come on the show, then don't drive by my show and pop your mouth off, and don't be talking about me on Twitter. Because all that...
And like I said, I've been letting you guys know, you know, I'm here for all the wrong reasons, right? Documenting, but I do like to instigate a little bit. Here's the thing that I would see with like something like this. But what are you going to do if he does? Right? That's the question that I have. And if I could make one request, I know Parris is probably better than this, right? But Parris, if you could just do this like maybe once a month, if you could pop off and get him, like if you have the power like this, I'm pretty sure we would really appreciate it over here, right? If you could just show up and drive by and air out his block every now and then, right? At least quarterly. Can we get a one guy comment, right? I mean, goddamn, right? I mean, this shit was hilarious.
Looks like is cowardice. That's it.
Oh, what did you say?
All that looks like is cowardice.
Projection.
That's it.
Brother, no one's a bigger coward than you.
That's
the challenge of the day. Show me in this space right here, show me someone who's a bigger coward than Lono.
To me is a pretty big olive branch. Many people would argue it's not even deserved. I'm willing to...
How are you going to give him a fucking olive branch? What does he have to gain from you? Right, like I said, from what Detective Seed said, someone you used to be friends with, right, before you started talking shit and sneak dissing him, right? He said that you're blacklisted, right, for your own actions, right? What olive branch are you extending to him? Right? What can he get from you?
Throw it out there. I am. I'm willing to just move on from all this. Everybody said what they said. I've had my own pop-offs and my own blow-ups. So be it. We're all humans. Let's be men and move on. Either move on.
Yeah, I mean, brother, you don't get to set the standard for what a man is, right? I think you're the last person who gets to do that.
And leave me the frick alone, or we can move on and make great content. Your choice.
Yeah, we can make it. Yeah, it is his choice because he definitely seems like he has the power in this situation. Even though you're double-barrel chested out, Lono, I think he has the high ground, right? Yeah, Parris got Lono shook up. Yeah, for sure. We choose violence, Lono. You guys know that fucking... See, this is for all the PlayStation guys in the chat. You guys know that scene? I think it was in God of War Ragnarok, right? Where I think it's Zeus and Thor. They're like at the dinner table, and I think they're like trying to take Atreus or some shit. And they're like asking him, and all he does, he's just sitting at the table, and he just goes, no. Right? Can't you just see Parris just being like, no, I'm not going on a show. I'm not going to do that. Hey, that was, you know, I talk a lot of shit about that game. That moment when that nigga said, no. And they got to hitting, that was some funny shit. Yo, shout out to Simple Jack. He says, just wanna hang out with my community and have a good time. Verbatim what DSP says all the time. Lono is DSP, brother. We are blessed, right? I want you guys to know, right? Because there was a lot of popping off. There was a lot of people being upset. Today calls for celebration, right? We literally have our own DSP, right? That's why he says that he wants people to get him out of there. No, Lono, no. We want a healthy locale, right? We can't wait for you to produce your dog shit takes because we know you always got another one in you, right? And we can't wait to see your silly, goofy antics about begging how you're going to get more money in your pocket. Like I said, it's damn near like watching a show of Ed, and Eddie with all these incentives you pull out.
Okay. What is it?
Oh, shit. Klutzy uses that Kratos clip all the time. Yeah, that shit is funny. No.
No.
Yeah, no. He's checking his phone. He's like, SpongeBob Lean, are you good, brother? Right? What's your SpongeBob? What's caught your periphery, Lono? Yeah, snort. Yeah, cope sip. Cope sip.
Thank you for another 5-bomb. Thank you for another 5-bomb wired rope. I appreciate it. And I'm going to say one more thing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
one
say
more thing.
about
Okay,
this.
okay. You got some more. Okay. Thought we were done with the rant. Okay, what else you got to say, Lono?
To the people that incessantly clip me on Twitter, and to the people that incessantly put me in your content every weekend, like Alex.
Oh, what about every day, right? And you keep on mentioning, oh no, it's Alex. Oh no, it's Alex doesn't even make content about you. Like, he might react to like a Astro Cyborg clip here and there, but I mean, like, brother, like, what else do you got to say though, Lono?
I want to be publicly stated and very clear. Your attention is unwanted. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't want to appear in your content. There are plenty of people out here that do reaction content, and when one creator says, I would really like you to not do that, they respect it. If you ask Asmon to not react to your content anymore, Asmon will respect it and not do it.
I mean, you're comparing apples to oranges. There's plenty of people that Asmon, like Hassan, for example. I'm pretty sure Hassan doesn't like Asmon reacted to his content. And Asmon would look at Hassan and tell him to go fuck himself, right? It's different. When you're cordial with someone, you have respect with someone, that's different, right? But a lot of people don't respect you, Lono. That's the different, right? I mean, yeah, tough shit, Lono. All I can say, the best thing I would do is I would just say get used to it, right? I mean, dude, you are a content farm, right? I mean, you're just producing. I mean, you're drowning us with the content, right? I mean, literally, the trolls, we are feasting. I mean, brother, come on now. That's just simply not happening. All I can say is, like I said before, no.
I'm making it very clear.
Suffer, Lono. Yeah, and welcome home, Lono.
In view of the public, I don't want it. I don't like it. Your attention's irritating and frustrating. It feels an awful lot like targeted harassment. You sound like you are a male feminist.
Oh, brother, you sound like a male feminist, right? All I can say is,
Nope. Not happening.
and by the way, right, let me give you a peek, right? I know he's not talking about me. He's talking about, oh no, it's Alex. Like, shit like this, brother. This is what I do it for, right? This is what I do it for, right? I know you don't like it, buddy.
I'm not going to police YouTube. I'm not going to file. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to go tell daddy. I'm just telling you. Your attention.
Oh, well, because you don't have a leg to stand on. The content is transformative, right? What are you going to say? You're going to say that we're, what's it called? It's not fair use? What are we doing, right? Please let me know, Lono.
Is unwanted. I don't like it, and I'm sick of it. If you continue to do it, you're doing it with full knowledge that I don't want you to.
And shout out to, oh no, it's Alex, right? He said this about MBG, right? I'm going to extend this shit to Reforge, right? You want a console war with no consequences, right? You want a console war layoffs, because that's what Parris called you out for. You want a console war and take shots and shit like that when people lose their jobs and everything. You just want a console war with no consequences. But you get mad that we're going to farm you, right? Because I think it's so cringe that someone your age, who's 44 years old, is this deep in the trenches over a console war. Like, it's silly, right? Cry, Lono, cry. No, suffer, Lono.
So I guess wear that. If you continue to make content about me, and you target me, and you call me all sorts of awful names, you have every right to do that.
I know.
I'm making.
Oh, well, trust me, we know, brother. Quit trying to act like you're in control of the situation. You do this all the time, right? And it's extremely pathetic, right? Oh, I'm just letting you know. Let me guess that if you wanted to, you could get it to stop. Brother, it's fair use. Look on the fucking internet. Brother, you're getting farmed. That's why the best thing I could do, the best advice I could give to you, right, even though I'm like half your age, is watch June the King. Go to June the King and watch DSP, catch up on DSP, Review Tech, catch up on all the locales, right? Because that's your future, right? Unless you course correct. And I'm going to be sitting here documenting every step of the way, buddy.
Very clear that it's not welcome and I don't want you to do it. So if you continue to do it, you're doing it with full knowledge that I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to.
Brother, I knew that. I could tell without you ever saying that. I could tell by how your edit was coping, right? When his bitch ass said his backhand was itching, right? I didn't know you didn't like it, Lono. I wouldn't like someone calling out my lies and everything as well. I wouldn't like that as well. Right? I wouldn't like someone doing that. But I mean, you said that no one wants to get my context, and I felt like there was a need for people to be willing to go and, sit through all this bullshit, all this console war, tribalistic talk, right? And I just, I had the time to do it, right? I have a lot of fun doing it.
Use my content. So.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not in the trenches, did it even really happen? Yeah, for sure.
I'm not going to stop anybody from doing it.
Yeah, we know.
I'm just going to let it be known.
Yeah, and obviously you don't have self-control. That's what this is. That's what this is showing, right? I'm gonna keep on being a fanboy. I'm gonna keep on saying stupid shit. I'm gonna keep on being hypocritical. I'm gonna keep on sneak dissing, right? I'm gonna keep on getting called out. I'm gonna keep on getting one guy. More importantly, I'm gonna keep on begging, right? And I would really appreciate it if you guys don't make content and make fun of me doing that, right?
And you get to wear that. That's the kind of person that you are.
Yep. Yeah, very similar to you. Same type of person that you are, right? Because we have a clips of you, well, not clips, but we literally have a tweet of you on Sunday morning, console warring, right? Being toxic and everything. Brother, literally down in the comment section from today, you're probably watching the King Thrash video where he was going off on Oh No, It's Alex, right? But go ahead and play the victim. Yeah, he just assaulted his microphone. Yeah, he's been assaulting that microphone all night. Yeah, cope sip. Are you done? Shout out to Dead Flex. You already know what time it is. Yo, yodelehu, right? Yeah, this music, though, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's halfway decent, right? I told you, the music always matches his mood. I don't know if he does that intentionally, right? But it kind of sets the tone, right?
Start sending out copyrights? No, I'm never going to copyright claim anybody. I'm never.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have a leg to stand on.
I'm never going to try and take anybody down. I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to be a hall monitor. I'm not going to run the daddy and be a tattletale. I'm not.
What is there to tattle? It's all fair use.
Some of these guys better pray. The people that they mistreat and the people that they target and the people that they put in their content, they better pray none of these people ever retire.
Oh, Lono, you're greedy, right? You're going to be just like DSP, begging, right? And this is just my hypothesis. I don't have anything to back it up. But I mean, brother, you bought a PS5 Pro for your living room, one for your office. You bought 3 Nintendo Switch 2s. I mean,
Be a good consumer.
You're a very good consumer, right? You're going to always be up here begging, right? This is what you do full time, right? So this is how we know we're going to be able to farm you, because this is your job, right? And you're just too lazy to get an actual job.
They better pray.
And we'll just find another locale. I mean, there's been plenty of times where we've done the streams, right? I definitely know, oh no, it's Alex has done streams, right? But we didn't show Lono at all, right? But boy, oh boy, are we so thankful whenever Lono does this thing, right, where he crashes out. We love tough guy Lono, fire and brimstone Lono.
Because all it's going to take is one person to retire. And the minute they're not in this environment, and the minute they don't need YouTube.
Yeah, when's that ever going to happen? When are you ever going to hit your limit? When are you ever going to be able to retire, Lono, right?
They might decide to start filing those complaints. And they might decide to start saying, hey, this person's breaking community guidelines every single week.
And how are they doing that? What community guideline?
You better pray none of us ever retire, because that's a lever that anybody that retires from YouTube could pull at any time.
Oh, buddy, you're going to always be up here begging. All right, the money's too good for you to retire, Lono, right? I thought you said that you were 3 months away from having to shut down your business, right? And I documented this, right? And you said that in the morning coffee. I don't think retirement's right on the horizon for you, Lono.
These guys break the community guidelines all of the time. It's blatant targeting, it's blatant harassment, it's against the rules, and they do it all of the time.
How do we target
you? For you? You better hope anybody you've ever targeted never retires from this industry, because they can pull that trigger anytime they want, and you will disappear. Because
he's really DSP, right? So you're going to file a lawsuit or something, dude.
It's happened to plenty of people. There have been plenty of toxic...
Yeah, there will always be another locale, for real.
Content creators.
Yeah, Lono's not going anywhere. We're eating good for years. That's what I'm predicting, right? Because the only other option would be for him to be self-awareness and to realize when he's doing the thing and when he's feeding the trolls, we're going to be eating good for a while, right?
Out there that go too far, and then they lose everything. You better pray the folks you target never retire, because I think people could get fed up and be like, I've had enough.
Yeah, snorting.
I'm not going to do it. I don't care.
I'm not going to do it, right? But someone can do it, right?
I've had enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm never going to do that.
Brother, it definitely does seem like you care, right? You're double-barreled chested, saying that your chest states, right? The posture of your chest says that you do care.
I'm never going to go after anybody's channel. I'm never going to go after anybody's content. But you better pray.
Oh, then simmer down. I thought you were going to start calling out names. Then simmer it down, then, Lono, right? Then walk it down, right? If you're on your Weenie Hut Jr., then tone it down a little bit,
People don't
Lono.
feel that. Well, you better pray they feel the way I do about it.
Yeah.
$5 super chat from Mike on a Mike says, well, here's some money I got.
Literally on the verge of tears.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, some money, yeah. Thank you so much. That'll make them perk up.
You know what's remarkable too?
Yeah, what's remarkable is that Parris commented at 2 hours and 46 minutes. If anybody ever wants to go back and just watch this crash out again, and you're still seething about him almost 30 minutes later. He left a long time ago. That's what's remarkable. But you just want to talk about games, right? But this guy literally said one sentence, and you've just been going off. That's what's remarkable. How you just keep on feeding us. You're like, seconds, dessert, right? It's almost like Dave the Diver. It's just dish, dish, dish. You know what I mean? We're like, damn, Lono, right? So much. Like, you couldn't have saved this for tomorrow.
Always happens when we're on an upswing. Every time. Every time. We had such a rough...
He's straight up admitting he wants to strike people, but doesn't because that's a huge no-no on YouTube and will destroy his channel. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. I'm so glad that you said that, right? Because if he's already started begging for community notes and everything, if it wasn't viewed the way that it was, he would community strike all the time.
Last year, our numbers started going down. We were in a bad way, and then we hit January this year, man. Everything's going our way. Everything's turning around, and surprise, surprise, we're getting people that want to come in here and sidetrack and distract and hurt the show. Well,
shut up, brother. You don't get to say that, dog. Not when you're sitting here sneak dissing. So now Parris is trying to destroy your business. And you want to talk about being a coward. Be accountable, buddy. If your business was failing, it's not because of fucking YouTube. It's not because of the trolls and the detractors. It's because of you. It's because of the product that you're putting out. Accept that, right? But you don't ever take accountability. Nothing's ever your fault, right? Another DSP trait you have.
Okay. You got me for the last 30 to 45 minutes, but
yeah,
that's all you get.
We don't get a little bit more? Yeah, snort. We're going to have to start getting the snort counter out. Oh, you got a... I heard. Did you hear that? He's pretty wound up. Oh, my God. Whoa, let me put on that audio announcer. Whoa, what have you been doing with that neck, Lono? See, this is why we go and get my context. Listen to this right here. Let me put on the audio enhancer. Holy shit. God damn, right? I mean, he's very stressed, right? What has he been doing with that neck? Listen to this shit. Oh, my God. Wow, right, brother? Put that neck, give that neck a break, right? Yeah, that's from sticking your neck out for Sony so much, right? Yeah, too much SpongeBob leaning, yeah? That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, look at him, SpongeBob lean. That'll do it. Yeah, snort.
Siege Master with a 5-bomb. Thank you so much.
5-bomb.
247. I forget who I owe. I think I owe Twitch one. Why?
And that's what I tried to warn you about 30 minutes ago. You're getting all heated and everything. You're letting some of the begs slip through the cracks.
Rope man, you the homie over here going crazy.
Yeah.
And
the homie
helping us out, hitting these goals. I owe a single gifted to Twitch. We're really close to me owing somebody. We're close to that 250 mark.
Woo! Close. Real close.
Check your re-ups, check your primes, check them all.
And now the time to beg. Yeah, you got to make up for the lost beg. Another snort. Wow.
Thank you, Joker Quinn, for adding to the total. 248, a single coming in from Joker Quinn.
Woo! Single.
And a 5-bomb comes in from Sal. A little bit of a member train.
Hey!
A little bit of a member train, guys. Thanks so much.
What'd I tell you guys?
We need war.
Right? That's how you do it, right? This has been a fantastic stream. Thanks for the content. That crash out was worth it. Hey, shout out to you, Halozilla. One of my dogs, man. Good to see you here, dog. I'm glad that you guys enjoy this, right?
We're now working on 500. If you guys get to 500.
No, thank you guys. And I really mean this, right? I say this shit all the time, usually at the end of the stream, but thank you guys for showing up, right? And just listening, right? It's very fun. I enjoy doing it. I'm glad that you guys are entertained from this shit.
100. Madam, if you guys don't realize this, we have moved. Thank you, Alex, for gifting a sub to Bro Sexy over there on Purple.
Yeah.
We moved the Madam stream to Saturday nights.
MBG is gonna copyright strike Lono for dead air. Wow. What? Well, he said he moved the Madam streams. Wait a minute. What?
We moved the Madam stream to Saturday nights. So we have my wife react to gaming news, and we do that on Saturday nights now. It
Saturday
allows
nights.
more of you
Okay.
to attend. We felt like Fridays was pretty tough. It was tough for us. It was tough for us to do it within our schedule. It was tough for some of you guys to come. So, like, attendance is better on Saturday, and it's easier on our schedule. So if you guys get this to 500, Madam has to react to the week's gaming news. It's pretty funny. We have her watch trailers.
Yeah.
We have her watch.
Yeah, and she cooks the fuck out you, right? She also says that you're a pacifist, right? Which is very weird that we got double barrel chested Lono today, right? Your wife says that's not how you act.
So high guard was obviously a big topic this last week. If you guys can hit the stretch goal.
Yeah, schedule. And there we go with the stretch goal, right? Schedule. Lono, you stay home all day. Yeah, I know.
This week, we're going to make Madam play high guard. So that could also be very, very funny. AOZ hits another 5-bomb. And somebody in chat said, let's lock down the Saturday stream. Thank you so much, Sal. Guys, thank you for the support. I hate that even had to happen. Thank you, CJ.
Brother, you are the one who went out. Let me guess, that wasn't your fault. So that was Parris's fault for coming in and saying that one statement. Hey, brother, you sieved for 30 minutes. You threw off the vibes, right? You just wanted to talk about games, but you went on this whole little tirade.
Master so much. Coming in chat and saying that, I was like, okay, what the frick? I just, like I said, yesterday I saw it. I just blocked and moved on. I was like,
exactly. You notice now he can't do that whole lie because he kind of revealed his hand. He can't do that lie and say, I don't know where that's coming from. Because during his rant, he literally said, you want to DM and be on the low. Right? When it started, you were saying you don't understand what he was saying, but now you understand that he was pretty much saying that when he messaged you and wanted to talk to you behind the scenes, not in front of everyone for show, you wanted no parts of that, right? But like I said plenty of times in this stream, but you had no problem doing it for Colt.
Let's just move on and have a good day of content. And that's all we were doing. We were just sitting here having a good time. Rare Killer with a gifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Begging.